So I yield to no one in my loathing for David Mamet. I hate the man's work. I hate his movies, and I hate his plays, and I hate his writing. It seems to me pointlessly, needlessly brutal, and I just hate it. Okay? So this is coming from a David Mamet hater. Redbelt is a great new film. It's a great new David Mamet film. It is. It moves slowly for the first two-thirds of the film, but you can just relax with it and go with the flow. It's just a great, stirring, inspiring, Rocky-like, an intelligent Rocky type film. It's great. It just hits on all cylinders. I loved it. Wanted to stand up and cheer, and loved it. So check it out. A new film by David Mamet. It's opening up in May, and this is the director's statement. David Mamet says, "I spent 5 years training with a great jiu-jitsu master, Renato Magno, and associating with his colleagues and cousins. They, in their demeanor, their generosity, their understanding of the world, offered to me and the other students vision of the possibility of correct moral behavior in all circumstances. This understanding was and is in perfection a modern stoicism. As such, it seemed the perfect encapsulation of the hero in the world of martial arts, the perfect arena for its exploration." So I keep expecting the David Mamet film to just turn pointlessly brutal, like a punch in the stomach, and make you just want to retch. That's how I normally experience David Mamet films. And normally, like the dialogue is so compressed that his films just seem so artificial. But this flows. This is a beautiful film. Okay, short synopsis. Set in the west side of Los Angeles fight world, a world inhabited by bouncers, cage fighters, cops, and special forces type, Redbelt is the story of Mike Terry, jiu-jitsu teacher who has avoided the prize-fighting circuit, choosing instead to pursue an honorable life by operating a self-defense studio with a samurai's code. Okay, he didn't want to fight. He's like Bourne. Okay, Bourne, the Bourne Identity, Bourne Returns, all that. He didn't want to fight. He just wanted to be left alone, like Mel Gibson in The Patriot, and Russell Crowe in Gladiator. Okay, these are good men who did not want to fight. They just wanted to be with their families and lead an honorable life. And he got backed into a corner where he had no choice but to fight. And so it's absolutely stirring. He's a reluctant hero. He's a hometown boy. You've got to see this film. It's called Redbelt. I love it. And one of the cool things is there's a scene where the fighters are introduced, and right in the middle of the fighters is Mordecai Finley. Yes, Rabbi Mordecai Finley, the greatest teacher I know of the inner life. It's like right there in the middle of the screen playing a fighter. So he's on screen for about a minute. So you've got to check it out. Rabbi Mordecai Finley in Redbelt. This is a great film. I just saw it over at Sony. I can't recommend it highly enough. Redbelt, a film by David Mamet. Inspiring. Like, you'll leave the theater cheering. And there's not many films that you can say that about. It's wholesome, it's moral, it's uplifting, it's inspiring, it gives you energy and passion and drive. It's great. I mean, you'll go see this film and then, you'll go home and you'll do a mitzvah. So hasten the coming of the redemption. Bring Mashiach now. See Redbelt by David Mamet. Thank you.